Although no one wants to be in this situation, there may come a time when you'll need to know how to change a flat tire. This is a very important thing to know how to do because if you happen to ever find yourself stranded with a flat tire, changing it quickly and correctly becomes a matter of safety. I'm going to give you step-by-step instructions for the fastest and safest way to change a tire. Before you even get a flat tire, you need to make sure that your car is stocked with proper equipment in case of this situation. According to Pep Boys, you will need your car's manual, a car jack, a lug wrench, and the spare tire. As soon as you realize that you have a flat tire, you need to pull the car over into a safe location. The DMV suggests that if you can, find a flat spot and avoid an incline. Additionally, they say you should try to find a location such as a quiet side street, the shoulder of an off-ramp, a parking lot, or a long straight road. These are the safest locations for changing your tire. If you cannot find any of these locations, pull your car as far to the right as you possibly can in order to put space between your car and traffic. The next thing you want to do is turn on your hazard lights. By doing this, you are signaling to other drivers that they should give you room on the side of the road, as well as slow down and drive cautiously while passing you. Now you want to apply the parking brake. This will minimize the possibility of your car moving or rolling while you try to change the tires. Then you will need to apply wheel wedges. If your car does not have any, Bridgestone suggests that you use a brick or large rock for the same purpose. If the front tire is flat, place the wedges on the rear wheels. If the back tire is flat, place them on the front wheels. Next, you have to remove the hubcap. Using the flat end of your lug wrench, you can remove the hubcap for exposed lug nuts. Now you need to loosen the lug nuts. Without removing the lug nuts completely, use the lug wrench to turn them counterclockwise about a quarter or a half of a turn. They may be tight and require that you use your foot or whole body weight in order to get them to budge. Then you must place the car jack under the vehicle and raise it. The jack should be placed beneath the car's frame next to the flat tire. Raise the car until the tire is about 6 inches above the ground. Bridgestone says that you should avoid ever putting any part of your body underneath the car during or after raising the vehicle. Next, you will unscrew the lug nuts. Since they are already loose, it should be possible to unscrew them by hand. Then you need to remove the flat tire. Hold the tire by the treads and pull it towards you until it is completely free. Be sure to lay the tire on its side so that it doesn't roll away. Now you mount the spare tire. Place it on the hub by lining up the rim with the lug bolts. Push the tire gently until the lug bolts begin to show through the rim. Then you can tighten the lug nuts all the way by hand. Tighten them as much as possible and double check each of them. Next, lower the vehicle with the jack. At this point, do not lower the car so the full weight of the vehicle is on the ground. You'll need to tighten the lug nuts the rest of the way with the wrench. You may again have to use your foot or full body weight to turn the wrench clockwise and tighten the lug nuts as much as you can. Now you are able to lower the vehicle completely. The DMV recommends that you tighten the lug nuts in a star pattern so that you're never tightening lug nuts directly adjacent to each other. Then you can replace the hubcap. The hubcap from the flat tire should fit the spare. If it does not, store the hubcap away with your car's equipment. Next, you are able to stow all your equipment. Do not forget to store everything before driving away. Now you need to check the tire pressure in the spare. You need to be sure that it's safe to drive on. According to Firestone Complete Auto Care, the ideal tire pressure for your car should be found on your tire placard on your door. Finally, you should take your flat tire to a tire technician. Since the spare tires are not designed for long-term use caution when driving to the technician. Once there, the technician will be able to tell you if your tire needs to be fixed or replaced. Hopefully you never find yourself in need of changing a tire, but if you do, now you'll be prepared. Be sure to follow the steps closely and always be safe.